What? So the Spanish McRib does not come with pickles. Top 10 most bogus. This is not a real McRib. But I guess at a later date, I will hunt down the actual McRib with pickles, but who knows if that day will come. I hunted them down. Got some legitimate real McRibs, not those Spanish bogus ones with no pickles. I mean, look at the box. There's 2 pickles right on the box. That should tell you how crucial pickles are on the sandwich. I've never had this. The only other McRib I have ever had in my life was that one in Spain. Everything was the same, I believe, except just no pickles, they just had onions. So this is my first real, actual McRib. I ordered 5 of them, came out to $55. And I don't know if I'm gonna eat all these, but I figured I might as well just get as many as I can without going too overboard, of course. And you know, my wife has never tried these either, so maybe I will just end up saving one for her. I don't know, I'm not that hungry right now, but we're gonna explore this and see how good is the actual McRib. So let me just go ahead and show you what exactly we're working with here. If you haven't had it, comes on this little hoagie, and this is the moment of truth. Yep, we got the pics, we got the onions, we got the barbecue sauce. I think there's way more barbecue sauce on this than the one in Spain. Let me show you a little close up. Nice, nice, nice. Nice bread here, I like that. And of course, I like that. 2 pickles, could have gone for one more. I feel like you could definitely sneak one more pickle on there, but it is what it is. And definitely a lot saucier. Not sure if you can really tell. Yeah, way more than the Spanish one. I feel like this will be quite a bit of a different eating experience for me. And I am highly looking forward to it. First bite, going in. This is interesting on the bottom bun here. About 1/3 of it is sauced up or just different, you know? What is that? Is that a McRib special? I don't know. Aha. Very different from what I remember. That was a few months ago. And I was like razzled and dazzled in that video, so my headspace wasn't really there. But I still do remember. And this is completely different. This is a McRib. So much better than the one I had in Spain. A big factor on that is the pickles, obviously. Crucial element. Just got one right there. Pickles and pork. Classic combo. Another thing to mention, way more saucy, so we're not slacking on the sauce here. The other one from Spain I got, that knockoff bogus fake sniz, we're just slacking on the sauce, so eating it was almost a bit dry. This was a quick delivery, about 10 minutes. There's no dryness on this, even if it was delivered a little bit late. I feel like the sauce would just counteract that. Man, I like it. I like it a lot. Earlier, just before ordering this, I did also check out the nutrition info for these. Quite a bit of stuff in there. Not sure what half of those things are. All I gotta say is McRib, wow. For one, why don't they have this year round? Is it some kind of scheme? Probably. Okay, well, so let me get into it. If you haven't watched the last video, you don't even need to. I'm gonna do a full explanation on the actual McRib here. The rib itself, it's like in the shape of a kind of a pork rib. Obviously there's no bones in here. It's just kind kind of like a pork patty type of deal. It's nice. It's a nice little pork patty. It's got the good texture, good flavor. The sauce matches the bun. The bun is playing a huge factor in this as well. Especially with this mealy stuff on top. What is that? Cornmeal, or I don't know, some kind of stuff on there. Just feathered on top. I love that. It kind of gives it that little bit of a crisp when everything else is so like juicy and saucy. The barbecue sauce is good. I mean, I wouldn't say it's the best barbecue sauce I've ever had, but I do think that it complements this well. I think it could easily overpower the sandwich if you have like a lot of really like strong smoky barbecue sauce or whatever. This barbecue sauce seems to be a little bit more low key. And you know what's there. You're tasting it. But it doesn't completely take over and mask the other flavors and textures that are going on here. Let me jump right into the onions. I'm getting even though that McRib in Spain only had onions, I'm getting way more flavor out of these onions. Way more flavor and way more texture. You can taste the raw onion. It sounds stupid to say, but they're raw onions, and you can actually taste the rawness. It's actually coming through pretty well, and mix that with the pickles, which I'm assuming are standard McDonald's pickles. I don't know. These are large pickles. I think these are a little bit larger than some other pickles I've seen at McDonald's. This is it right here. This is it. I'm trying to soak this in. I'm trying to burn this flavor into my memory banks and my taste buds, because I won't be getting this for probably a long time. Oh, man. Where would I put this on my top 10 favorite McDonald's foods? I'm not really sure. I'm trying to really analyze this. I don't think it could beat, some of my classic staples like McDoubles or a double cheese. But I think it definitely could beat some of the other things that I really like from McDonald's. Even like the Filet-O-Fish. I don't know, it's so different. And I like to embrace the differences. Like, McDonald's, no one goes there to get a gourmet burger. Why not have an expansive menu? On their breakfast menu, they do have sausage. Why not carry it over to their lunch dinner menu? And why can't you just have sausage on the menu? Because you got a fish option. You got obviously beef and chicken options, but you don't have a pork option. And I guess it is one of those things where it probably evens out. At the end of the day, if they sold it, throughout the year, maybe people would be, okay, well, I can get it anytime, and we'll stop ordering it. But when it comes around every once in a while, then that's when everyone jumps on it, and maybe at the end of the day, the sales numbers even out. I'm not really sure. Not sure at all. This one was up more saucy than the other ones. So I'm getting more of a flavor of that barbecue sauce. I don't know. I would have loved to be able to try this with different kinds of barbecue sauce. Some more smoky, some more sweet, some more tangy, or like vinegary. To see truly the best one. I wouldn't be surprised if something with a little bit more tang or zang, I guess. Vinaigrette, something, you know, vinegary flavors in that sauce. Am I making sense? I'll tell you what, I had a rough night. It wasn't that rough, it was just a long night. So anyway, yeah, McRibs. I guess this is kind of like my official review. And you know, you gotta have at least 3 to 4 before you can give an official score. So I'm gonna try to give this a proper score of 1 out of 10. It's a little bit tough. This is gonna be tough. Because I only got 1 shot. Let me think. All right, for one, it eats. The fact that I could easily take down 4 when I'm not hungry says a lot. It's I've had way better barbecue pork sandwiches in my life. Not from fast food though, I guess. Now that I think about it, you know, you got fast food sandwiches, fast food pizza, fast food burgers, chicken, everything. Mexican food, Taco Bell type of Why don't they have like a fast food barbecue spot? They probably do somewhere, but it hasn't really hit as big as some of those other ones. I don't know. Anyway, I guess since this is my only real sample, the fast food barbecue pork sandwich, I don't really have much to compare it to. But, and I will say, the pickles did kick it up a whole nother notch. The American style with all those secret ingredients are kicking it up some way. I think making it more juicy or flavorsome or addictive or just, I don't know what those are, but there is something about it. I don't know if I should take off a point for that or add a point for that. Oh, this is tough, man. I think I'm gonna save this for my wife and develop an official score of, on my rating scale, a solid 8. Barely making it into B. 8 is still a good score. I mean, B's are good, right? Better than average. Good. Barely scraping it. If it was a 7.9, it would have been in the average territory. I'm gonna give this a solid 8. I don't know personally, since I didn't grow up on these, this is the first time I've had it. I don't have that nostalgia for it. I don't have the flavor memories. And, you know, I don't know if I would be going on the website, McRib locator, and going all around to find it, or waiting all year until it pops up. I would be somewhat excited, but not that excited. I guess I gotta say. I'm just keeping it real. Look, I love McDonald's here, but I don't think I can give it higher than an 8, but I think that's a fair score, for me at least. Again, not growing up on it, and whatnot. So anyway, there you go. There's my McRib review. The real McDonald's McRib review. I'm skating out of here. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.
나 얼굴 안 나오지? 음.
1 to 10.
8.8.
8.8. Wow.